Hey, delayed but not denied. Cowboy Nation, we back with another episode. The title card for this episode are the Dallas Cowboys legit? Why are expectations so high? Yeah. The name is Law Nation. Really appreciate each and every last one of you all. I really do. Be sure on your way in, hit that like button. Share this content. Keep the engagement high. Just like the expectations for the nation. Let's go. Hey. 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 They say ain't no party like a Law Nation party. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. All right. All right. You jumping in and you say, hey, I don't like the intro.
You must be out your goddamn mind.
Come on now.
Are you not entertained?
Come on.
Are you not entertained?
Yeah. For the nation, the style, the rhythm, and the heart and soul. Yeah. Come on. Go. Hit that share button, baby. Hit it. It's on me, baby. Good, son. Appreciate you. Get your crop at the right king. One way or another. Let's go. Haters, light up. Yeah. Get out of here. Hey. Get your lashes. Come on. Ain't no party like a cowboy party. Yeah. Jerry, tell him what you want. Tell him what you want.
I want me some glory hole.
Oh yeah.
This is Sparta!
Come on. If it's your birthday this month, stand to your feet. Cause I'm gonna say happy birthday to you. Come on.
Finish him.
Yo, baby. Let's go one way or another. We with another episode for you all. Cowboy Nation, y'all know how this thing goes. We hold this thing down like 5,000 pounds. We build the plane while it's in the air. We do all of these things fair and square. And I come here to tell you guys, I really do. I come here to tell you guys, love is lovelier the second time around. Thank you, you know, because the haters need to be leaned forward just a little bit right there. Oh, my goodness. Excuse me for a quick second. Hello, sweetheart.
Are you live?
Yeah, I'm live right now. What's going on?
I don't know. I'll talk to you later.
All right. Love you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Yeah, that's the lovely lady of the lovely lady nation. I had to come up with a lady nation name for her. Yeah. She was just checking in on me. She wanted to know, hey, what's going on down there? You know, making all that noise. You know, that's when Mama called. Hey, you do what Mama say, right? Everybody got a boss. Lady Law. Yeah, you're right. Shoot, she the one. You know, I might walk around like, yeah. I'm the king over here, but she running things over here. Yeah, mama law. What mama say, you got to do what mama say, you know? Speaking of what mama say, how y'all feel about them Cowboys? How about them Cowboys? How about them Cowboys? How about them Cowboys? Oh, my goodness. Long story short, see, my wife is from San Diego, so she grew up loving the San Diego Chargers, right? And I had to sprinkle some of that greatness on her. And then now she walking around with the right blue on. I said, baby, that blue ain't right. No, that blue ain't right. You got to get that real blue. She a diehard Cowboy fan now. Boy, she a diehard. Took me a couple of years, you know. It wasn't during the time that we are at right now with the good situation with the team and everything, but she was right by my side. She saw how much I care about those Cowboys, and she was like, man, I guess I would like the Cowboys because I see how much you like them. I said, baby, I don't like the Cowboys at all. She said, what? And I said, I love them. I love these boys right here. And she saw how much I love the Cowboys. And she got on over to that side. Yeah. But what mama said, you got to do what mama said. You know what I'm saying? Cowboy Nation, really appreciate you guys for jumping in. How do you guys feel about the victory? Because if you look at our title card, are the Cowboys legit? I'm going to see some of your comments. Are the Cowboys legit? Are they legit? Somebody said after the first win, after we beat the Chargers, hey, lost too soon. Then we played the Philadelphia Filthy Eagles. They said, hey, Lord, there's the Eagles. That's just what they do. And then we beat a 3-0 team. Hey, they wasn't technically the number one defense, so now everybody moonwalking back. It seems as if, though, the goalpost is always being moved, regardless of what the situation and scenario. I mean, even if we were 4-0, they would say, hey, wait till November. And then through November, hey, wait till December. The Cowboys don't play in January. That's how this thing goes. So, Cowboy fans, I empower you. I'm just saying this from my heart, of hearts. I'm telling you guys, don't hold back on your passion. Don't hold back on your love. Don't hold back on your reason to support and root for this team. Because you will be slighted and you will be half-stepping and you will be lukewarm about it. I want people to follow this channel. I don't care if I get all the way down to 10,000. I would rather have 10,000 hot people watching this channel, like all in versus 80,000. That's kind of like wishy-washy. Even the Savior, of the universe, multiverse, God, if you believe in God, He don't want you to be lukewarm. He don't want you to be cold. He wants you to be hot for Him. That's how I want you guys to be for me. And that's how I want you guys to be for the Cowboys. So when you're rooting for this team, don't forget the word fan is the short phrase of fanatic. So don't let people sit here and say, well, y'all need to calm down, Cowboy fans. Y'all know what's about to happen. There's only one team to win the Super Bowl at the end of the year. Let me repeat, there's only one team to win the Super Bowl. So don't be listening to all of the national media of being shortchanged or short-sighted on what you believe in, basically. Let's fanatic. Peasy said he's a fanatic. Shout out to you, Natasha. I see you in the chat, too. Yeah, so we should be feeling good. We should be walking around with our chests out. I bet you those who went into the office Monday, today, earlier this morning, walk chests out, bow-legged, knock knee, do whatever you can. Wear your Cowboys hat. Because let me tell y'all what happened. True story, by the way. When we do lose, they ain't going to be like, well, the ref holds y'all. Hey, man, I feel sorry for y'all. Man, they've been rubbing it in our face for 25 years. Every time we go into the office after a loss or what have you, how about them? They be really, how about them Cowboys? Look, my phone, when the Cowboys lose, it just get to rattling. it get to calling, everybody calling, hey, Lord, what's going on, man? Hey, man, I was just checking in on you. I just wanted to know, how about them Cowboys? But when we win, the phone, I wish I had a cricket button. I need to go find that button. It's just crickets. Nobody call you. Nobody check in on you then. You got to be the one to say, hey, man, what's going on, man? and when other teams lose and they get hoes, we don't even call them, right? We don't even do nothing like that. We Cowboy fans don't do nothing like that, right? Let me know where I'm lying. Let me know. Like for real, Tyrone, Terrance, Jay Worthy, did anybody call you and say, hey, man, you feeling okay today? You all right? Don't nobody do that. Nobody do that when we win. But hadn't we lost, because that's what I'm seeing now from Shay Sharp and all of those boys on the national media that got over millions and millions of followers. They say, well, really, technically, the Panthers really ain't nobody. They really ain't nobody. That's just how it is. Shout out to Terrance. He said not one person gave him a phone. Silence. Had to call Verizon. Hey, Verizon, what's up, man? Hey, my phone on? Can I receive calls? I know I can make them, but nobody calling me, Verizon. Oh, it is working. Oh, snap. So we want to be like this. Keep the same energy. So when we win, walk bow-legged in the office. Walk with the chest out. Knock knee, ladies, walk proudly, Put a little twist on it, Turn it on for them, with your Cowboys jersey on, Wear it proudly with a smile. They say Jersey Day ain't until Friday. Why'd you win your Jersey Day on Monday? Because it's victory. What you mean victory, Cowboy, Monday? You got a problem with it? You gonna write me up or something? I got HR in my back pocket. Be boldly with it. Let me know. That's how we should feel. Look, Dallas Cowboys beat the Panthers so bad, Facebook and Instagram had to shut down. Let me know if I'm lying. Were you able to get on Facebook today? Were you able to get on Instagram? They said, even Mark Zuckerberg said, man, the Cowboys, oh, no. Let me just shut Facebook down. Oh, by the way, Instagram and WhatsApp, let me shut it all down because the Cowboys are making some moves over there. Let me know if you was able to get on Facebook today. They said, man, there's too many of us spreading the good news about the Dallas Cowboys. Let me know. Were you able to check your messages? Tell stories about how the mighty Dallas Cowboys are on this thing. Oh, my goodness, man. Really appreciate y'all. Yeah, I mean, good grief, everybody. What's going on right here? Somebody, I saw you. Once again, shout out to the guy with the mustard pants and the mustard shirt on with the matching belt and shoes. Like everybody else hot, but he's cool. He had to wear the whole slacks, you know what I'm saying? And get his shirt out of the cleaners. Everybody else said, man, I got my flip-flops on. Somebody got the full sandal set, you know what I'm saying? With the scrap at the back. But shout out to the dude that's with the mustard shirt. Oh, my goodness. I cannot believe. Or is that butter? He the one. He's the corporate, not Kelly Moore. But that's just how that goes, Cowboy Nation. But it is what it is. Keep pounding. All right, that's right, James. What's good with you? Peter has entered the building. For those who out there who do YouTube content, my channel got it didn't get flagged, but it got like, hey, what was that? With the animal, I think the animal rights people reached out and said, hey, is this? And I had to put disclosure. No animal was harmed during this live session. No animal at all. This was just all in the pursuit of comedy, you know. So they released the restrictions off of the previous video. So let's give a round of applause to YouTube and their content watchers for censorship. We love you. No animals were harmed during the visual of this internet session. No animals were harmed. I promise you, everybody is okay over here. Everybody's all right. I forgot, you got to put that disclosure out there, by the way, when you're on the social media platform, because real talk, animal abuse is a horrible thing. You know, just have to put that out there. Law Nation love the cats. You know, I love the cats and I love the dogs, you know. So, whoa, get your dog down. All right, so what we're going to listen to is 105.3 The Fan. And y'all see my dog all the time. I put my pet up there all the time, and that's the dog that's making the noise. Let me see if I can find my dog right here. You know, Law loved the animals, you know. He's so cute and cuddly. If the Carolina Panthers had this as their mascot, maybe they would have had more of a fighting chance, just to be real. So when y'all hear that, that's the dog that's making all of the noise, basically. That is. Let me know if you guys feeling otherwise, you know, but that's the dog right there. You know, Tell the Truth is this session from 105.3 The Fan. And this is not me trying to kick up some mess or anything. This is just me pointing out, and I'm doing my counter objective thoughts and reasonings. But the titling of this one, I'm going to put it in the chat box right quick. And I'm going to let you guys answer it before I play the audio. How about that? Tell the truth. How much do the Cowboys miss my dog, Tank Law? How much? How much? How much? Let me see. From a scale of 1 to 10. Let's do that. Scale of 1 to 10. 10 being the highest. Tell the truth. How much do the Cowboys miss Tank Lawrence? Shout out to the Laws. It's a mighty name. Nick says, not much. Come on, man. Good Panthers, you know. We're right in the middle. 5, Jay Worthy, 5, 4, 6, 7. Now, sometimes, you know, payment, remuneration kind of get things in the way, clog your mind a little bit. Is it more so of his leadership, or is it too much money? And I hate to go to the money aspect of it, because I know money can change a lot of things. About a 7, yeah, 6, 7-ish. Because now you got to be at this point, just objectively speaking, before I hit audio play. Now you got to be at the. If you put 1, now we're gonna be like shame. Come on, you can't be 1. Sean, I let you slide with 2 though. I let you slide with 2. And objectively speaking, when you pay that much money, you don't care how much he's missing. You be like, look, I want you out there on the field. I want results. Everyone have a reason, but results are what matter. Results are what matter. So I'm not finna bury my dog Tank Law, but I see most of you guys have 5, 6, and 7. So that's a good number. We got to be looking at this thing. If the team is looking this good on defense, it can look even better with Tank Law out there. Now, the positive aspect of it is that you get invaluable reps. Valuable reps from 59. And did he make a play? Did you guys see him make a play? 59, Chauncey. Those are valuable reps. Just like last year. I hate to say this, but this is facts. Make my teeth white, you know. They got some valuable reps from Terrance Steele. And it was a lot of growing pains. You took an undrafted guy, rookie, and you put him out there, one of the premium positions in football, right tackle. Left and right tackles are premiums. And you put him out there, and it hurt You know, it hurt. You ever those who got kids out there? You take those training wheels off, and they trying to ride that bike for the first time. See, you want to start them on an even playing field, right? On an even concrete. You know, maybe wear some grass so if you wobble, you can chop off and hop on to the grass, you know. But there's a lot of growing pains in there. Last year with Terrance Steele. A lot of it. Man, we was ready to cast him out, right? We were ready to give that man the walk. Walk the planks, man. Throw him off into the deep end. Walk the planks. But dividends are paying in for this year because all off season, he said, man, I got to get stronger, tougher. Now he know what not to do. To be fair, right? Jerry Wayne, I said, man, he must be a fool to think that Terrance Steele. We did have Terrance Williams before, right? Huh. But neither here nor there. I said he was a fool. I said, I can't slap him, but I need to reverse it and slap myself because he was right. You know, Terrance Steele is having a good games, man. He putting them on top of each other against some quality components too. But when you learn, show of hands, when you first riding that bike without the training wheels, whoever rode bikes or rode a bike, you know, with the shoelaces untied, let me know what happened. Growing pains. Growing pains. What's going to happen when you ride that bike with them shoelaces untied? Right? Gabe, what happened? You know, Gabe, let's have a heart-to-heart conversation, you know. Hey. And then you can see somebody say, hey, dog, your shoelaces are tied, dog. You finna get on that bike. You what? And some people would never know what's about to happen. But you've been down that road before, you be like, hey, dog, common sense. But some people don't have it. But shoelaces untied going down a hill. Oh, my goodness, that was Terrance Steele last year. What gonna happen? Hey, Bama fans say, man, get tangled up. What gonna happen? Ooh. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. You busting your chin, Lord. Yeah, red. Shout out to you, Alex. Appreciate you so much for your love and adulation. Whoever rode a bike, let the AI speak.
Shout out Big Law Lil Ashanika Lil Pookie Lil DC4L.
Appreciate you. Yeah, Big Law. That's from my dude, man. What's that dude? Big. He called himself Big on everything. He said, I'm the first one to watch movies on the plane. I'm the first one to buy a little Boosie CD. What's his name? It's the tip of my tongue. Oh, my goodness. Swag and Surf guy. What's the guy's name? He put Big in front of everything. But you guys get what I'm saying. Whoever rode a bike with some flip-flops on. And you try to put your feet down too quick and your feet get beyond the flip-flops or the slides, basically. Tear them toenails up. So that's what happened. So what I'm saying is that when you got a young player like Golston playing, he's learning. Maybe, just maybe, the coach said, hey, man, you might want to tie your Soldier Boy. Appreciate you, Ready Red. Yeah, Big Draco. Yeah. My mind is on Cowboys. Yeah, Big Draco, Soldier Boy. He put big in everything. He's such a fun follower, too, man. I'm the first one to buy a chain in the middle of the mall. And then somebody called him out. That chain fake, dog. No, it ain't. It ain't fake, man. We'll meet up. On blood, dog. We'll meet up. You know, he be ready to fight everybody. About 110 pounds. With the tattoos. Appreciate you. Video game control to give a thumbs up. Appreciate you, man, so much for that donation there. To help elevate the nation, Willis. You know, Big Drake. Let me find this audio, man. I'm supposed to be playing this audio. Here we go.
This Tank Lawrence.
I mean, not really. Here's why they haven't, though. Okay, Micah Parsons is a kick-ass perfume.
The great deodorant of all time.
Yes, like
Yeah.
Dan Quinn can get a lot of credit, and I think he deserves it. Or maybe Dan Quinn's just okay, and Mike Nolan's just that bad at coaching.
Facts, too.
But I do think the biggest thing is they said, oh, dang it. We ran out of defensive ends. Whatever will we do? And they're like, hey, Micah can do it. And they're like, oh, yeah. All right, go ahead. And then it's like, hey, guys, Keanu, COVID,
Yeah, Jay
and
Lombardi.
Randy's
You
back.
should
And
say
they're like,
Cologne. Yeah.
okay, put him back at linebacker. And then he'll rush the passer when we need him to. I think a lot of it's Micah. And so maybe you'll be good when Tank gets back. But I guess no. Haven't missed him all that much.
I think it's Micah, but it's also Diggs and all the takeaways.
Oh, my goodness, for the Hall of Famer, Chris Arnold, to speak on that. Shout out to Kavanaugh and Brian Broaddus on this segment here. And just to use the analogy, I know he said perfume, Jay Lombardi. He should have said cologne. But let's dive a little bit deeper into that actual analogy. Let's dive a little deeper, you know. And I love using analogies. When you're working out, and you trying to make sure you're smelling good. After the workout, you got to take a good shower. You got to wash that area, right? Under your armpit, around your body, certain parts. You got to wash all of that. You got to make sure it's clean. Let me know. And for the ladies and gentlemen, we'll use that same analogy. Using perfume and cologne on areas that's not washed, will that work? Let me know. I just want a simple yes or no in the comment, or you can elaborate a little bit. We got all of the time in the world to talk Cowboys. Let me know in the comment box. You trying to go somewhere, you trying to, present yourself to something or someone or to something. Do you have to wash it and then use your perfume, ladies? Right? I hope, please, I hope you guys do that. Wash it and then use your perfume. Or you got to wash it, then use your cologne. But when you just spread the cologne or the perfume over the funk, it masks it only for a fraction of a second. Somebody can argue that it makes it worse. And that's even using deodorant. Deodorant is used to keep it and preserve it, the freshness, not to eliminate the odor, So what I'm trying to say here, what is Micah Parsons and Dan Quinn? Are they using Micah as an area that they done cleaned off DeMarcus Lawrence, cleaned off the older guys, and now we're replacing it with maybe a less effective Chauncey Golston? Or we replacing it with a Micah Parsons? Or Micah Parsons is just that blend that they put on that spot? So now we got to dive deep into this analogy. Where are you going to place Parsons? Will he be it as Mike? Will he be on the edge? Oh, boy said, but Dussy. Greg, oh, my goodness. Oh, no. You better clean it before you apply it. So we got to find out now what the Cowboys plan are going to do from here. Cowboy Nation, let me hit the play button. Let me let these guys speak. It's enough of me talking right now. Let Chris on.
I think everybody has been blessed with all these takeaways. 10 takeaways in the first 4 games, that the offense has gotten better field positions. The defense looks excited. All the players are feeding off of each other. And they're definitely not missing him. But I think that when he does come back, you're going to see him being used in a lot of different ways, because it seems to me, I can't remember if I heard you say it, Brian, or if I heard some scout or somebody say that they had seen Dan Quinn lining Tank up inside and out.
Yeah, he could do that too. Yeah, he could.
So I wouldn't be surprised if Dan Quinn says, you know what? we're not just going to have you tie up two offensive linemen over here. We're going to move you around too and make this defense even more spectacular.
I think they don't miss him on defense because they found other players. It's not remember,
but they're gonna get better when he gets back.
Yeah,
because Tank is very, very good.
There's no question.
Facts.
They also might move on from him, though. If you think about it, that's a big savings.
I'm sorry.
Might move on from him.
Maybe after the year.
Oh, yeah.
But within this year, boy, you sure hope he gets back.
Yeah,
because
no,
it just gives you another really good player.
I'm just saying, though, with the way you're kind of getting. But remember, it was always like with Tank, it was like, well, he's your best player. He's your best player. He's your best player.
Facts.
Your best players might be number 11, might be number 7, might be number 97 with Odigi Zawa in there playing. I mean, you're getting guys. It's not always now on the shoulders of Tank. And I think that's why they don't miss him.
Okay, so this is a 4-game sample. It's a small sample.
Sure.
But how do we know they can keep this up? We know Quinn probably can, but how do we know with this talent?
Shoot, not to cut my dog Chris off, but I think that they will be able to keep this up because they always throwing these new nuances at it. They're keeping it fresh. And just to my analogy, by keeping it fresh, they washing all of this stuff clean. There's nobody married to a certain situation. They keeping this cologne fresh on the body. They're not reusing it and saying, okay, now we're just going to work out and we're going to spray it again. No, they keeping it fresh. And when Tank get back, just like he said, hey, Tank, we had you on the edge, but man, this Parson kid can create pressure that we've been missing from you. Now, I know that you can stop the run pretty good, but we're going to slide you inside. Oh, what to do with Osa now? Well, Osa, we're going to keep him inside too. It's just predicated upon what the offense is presenting. Less is more. Same thing with Jalen Smith. There's nothing wrong with him playing fewer snaps. But in a certain situation, depending on the level of competition, he may have more snaps this week or next week. But you're keeping it fresh. You're not reusing deodorant on old bodies.
4
If they can
weeks.
keep this up.
4 weeks.
I think the answer is we don't know that they can keep this up. I think a lot of their defensive performance.
I think there's some things. I think they're getting better. They're getting with Golston playing the way he is.
Yeah.
Parsons is feeling the way he's feeling. Diggs, of course. I mean, they're all the guys they got off from the dollar store. They don't need. I mean, it's nice to have Tank. I'm not being that delusional.
Mm-hmm.
But let me stop right quick. We got to understand too. We like what we're seeing. Oh my God, we like what we're seeing. And I'm not trying to get you guys too hyped up. But dog it, there's a guy named Gallimore. Oh my goodness. The Canadian monster. Who low-key had a hell of a training camp. So what to do when he get back out there? Tank, Gallimore, what you gonna do? Wash that area off and apply new cologne, deodorant. Keep this thing clean. Don't build up the funk, Cowboy Nation. Ooh, I love it. If they do that, we keep the opposition studying. They say, wait a minute, there's more? There's more? Look, the theory of I will pour upon you a blessing that you can't obtain. Boy, y'all getting some good stuff here. That your cup will runneth over, meaning that those blessings continue to come. It seems like the rich get richer, right? The cup just runneth over. That is how we got to present this thing. Because a lot of people didn't see Chauncey getting a sack this weekend. Didn't or was aware of Osa just destroying the interior. They said, keep pounding. And that's what Osa was doing. Keep pounding. Keep penetrating. Oh, my God. Oh. Blake says, oh, can't wait to see Boss Man fat.
I'm not going to go that route, But man, they're getting pressure without him.
They are, but there are also a couple of things that I do believe to be true in the NFL world, and that is that a lot of times your defense can be a reflection of who you played, and that's not working against the Cowboys right now because you did play Justin Herbert and Tom Brady.
Yeah.
But turnovers can be a fickle thing.
Mm-hmm.
I will not assume that you're going to continue to get two turnovers a
You
week.
said that last week in the sports mix. I asked you, Diggs going to –
I'll keep saying it.
Nope. I'm not going to –
Diggs will not have a pick this week.
He had two.
He won't have a pick this week.
Guys, is this the best that Ezekiel Elliott has looked since his rookie year?
Easily.
Yes, no doubt. No doubt.
I think it's the first – yeah, here I go. I'm going to attack him while I'm praising him. I think this is the first offseason where he's tried. I think –
Ooh, Jeff Cam. Woohoo! But let me explain the Ezekiel Elliott scenario, and before they get in there, because I haven't listened to this episode, and I'll send you guys the link so y'all can listen to the full episode without me stopping and pausing every 5 seconds. Here's my thoughts on Ezekiel Elliott. Y'all ready for it? Y'all ready? This is the first time he got a fresh start. They washed that area off. He was 232 pounds. Show of hands. You move better when you lose a lot, right? From 232 to 216 to 217, that's a whole different feel. That's a whole different mindset of running, quickness. And it's for the long part of it, not the short part of it. 232, yeah, you running, you feeling yourself. You're muscular, you're heavier, you got a different style. You instead of dipping and dodging, you trying to low and shoulder shove, But 232, from 232 to 216, 217-ish, 18, that's good running. That's more awareness. That's more nimble feet. And you know where that clean area goes to? When you clean off, you wash off all of the filth. You feel good. Oh, you feel good. Yeah. Show of hands of people make it their necessary business to detox at least once a month. You feel like pain. You feel like hell when you're going through the detox. But, man, when you come out of it, shoot, you just feel good. You got a lot of energy. I detox at least once a month. Don't eat no heavy meats at all. Real lean. Plenty of fluids and water. Detox. Make the beard hair grow. Take my cod liver oil pill. I do a lot of that good stuff. Skin become brighter. Eyes become better. Just move around. Just everything just feels good. Hair becomes shinier. Oh, my goodness. Detox work. But some people go years without detoxing. Ezekiel Elliott, best detox was this off season. Getting a clean slate. And Tony Pollard been right beside him, not against him. Those guys worked out together, worked with the same trainer. Getting that work action in. Y'all already know iron sharpen iron, steel sharpen steel. I'm quite sure. Oodles and noodles, double cheeseburger with extra lettuce and cheese and tomatoes, whatever the Whataburger meal menu is. I'm quite sure that Ezekiel Elliott want to eat that. Mm-hmm. Each one teach one. Quite sure that he wanted to fall back a little bit. Detox. Yeah, that's a good one, Trail. Appreciate you. Ooh. Oh, that's a good one, man. You ought to coin that one, dog. Detox. And then here comes Tony Pollard. Hey, I'm eating my salad. I'm eating my healthy choices. You eating yours? Oh, yeah, I'm eating mine now. And then he hiding a Whataburger bag. Let me put this one away. Oh, you working out? You working out at 6? No, I was going to go at 7, but now I'm finna go at 6. How many people had that friend like that? You had your intentions to work out at 8, right? But now it's 8:30. You had your intentions. But when you have somebody else to push you and say, hey, man, it's 6:15 right now. I'll be at the gym at 7, man. You going to be there? Oh, yeah, I'll be there, man. Damn, what's wrong with this dude? Why is he always working out? Well, I guess he trying to take my spot. I'm not competing against him. I'm working with him. I'll be there, man. I'll meet you there. That goes a long way.
I think there's a reason why you get so many videos and his I don't know what you would call him, not personal trainer, but like his coach.
Yeah.
The guy that he worked with this offseason.
Hicks.
He called a coach?
Yeah, he was sharing videos of some of the things they were working on and comparing it to the in-game video.
Yeah.
And it's because he didn't do that stuff in other off seasons. He's always been so good that he didn't need to. And I think he heard people talking about Tony Pollard.
Talking
he
about it
heard
all the
people
time.
talking about
Yeah.
him not breaking tackles, him not having long runs. And for the first time in his pro career, I think he spent an offseason trying really hard to be good at football. And we're seeing the results.
But hold on. Not just him. Because Tony Pollard was right there by his side. Right beside him. You know, he wasn't by himself. He worked out with Tony Pollard and Ezekiel. That's why I love it. That's why I just love it. Those two boys. We got something special with both of them. Oh, we do. Oh, thunder and lightning. And both lightning. And that was last game, both of them was lightning. 10 carries for 67 yards for Ezekiel Elliott. Let's see if I pull it up. For Tony Pollard. And 143 yards for Ezekiel Elliott. And Ezekiel Elliott didn't even get that magical number, 25 carries. You know, he didn't get that magical number of 25 carries. He did it within 20. He did it within 20. Matter of fact, no lie, like people talk about, hey, is Dak Prescott better now opposed to later? Is Dak Prescott better now opposed to 2016-17 Dak? Yes, he's way better than 2016-17 Dak. But I can argue that this Ezekiel Elliott, although, you know, his number, his overallness is not probably like the 2016. I like this Ezekiel Elliott better. Call me crazy. I like this Ezekiel Elliott better. Wise, patient, hitting the hole, knowing when to get out of bounds, save the clock. Stiff form, using the arm, getting a little separation there. Hey, getting out, making sure Tony gets some too. He's not the end-all, be-all as it relates to every down. But understanding of utilizing each situation. I like this Ezekiel Elliott. This Ezekiel Elliott and Tony Pollard spells Super Bowl. And I know we are still in October. Don't crucify me. I like this Ezekiel. Which Ezekiel Elliott y'all like?
I think you're close, but not totally right on that. I think you're close because you're right that for the first time in his career, he's actually tried hard in the offseason. He actually took care of his body. I can blame it on youth. There's a lot of people in their 20s that think they're, I can just roll out of bed and I'm great. He was one of those guys. And I don't think it was the talk of Tony Pollard or the talk that people said he lost his burst. He's probably not even thinking that way at all. He's thinking that, guess what? I let my team down this year. Dak goes down, it's all on me, and I can't do S. He's a competitor. He's got his money. He's got the fame.
The man
He's
got his own
everything
money.
but a ring. He's won a national championship at AT&T Stadium. He wants a championship. And he felt like, damn, there's no offensive line. He ain't blaming the offensive line. Those are his boys. He's blaming himself.
Ooh.
He left the team. He was the one fumbling, trying too hard. So he said, you know what? This ain't going to happen again.
Yeah.
I'm not going to let him down.
That's why I like this Ezekiel.
But I love what Jeff was saying because he's right. He never tried in the offseason. He just rolled out of bed.
How about this one, guys? Is Cowboys offense better in 12 personnel than they are 11?
I had to see the number.
Brian, this is a good topic by Brian Brothers. Oh, but this is a good topic, man. I got so many more topics, man. And I'm going to stretch this out. That's why, I didn't do a lot of content earlier today. But this is such a good topic. Oh, my gosh. I had somebody to put time marks on this one. This is such a good topic because, hear me out. I look at it like the 12 personnel, although we can finesse it with 11, by the way these boys are running the rock, these are my thoughts. The way these boys are running the rock, the way this offensive line, the way they looking, and the way we are running the rock, I believe that 12 personnel, believe it or not, I know we tried it for many a moons with the Jason Garrett administration, but I believe that this 12 personnel is so dangerous because of our twin tight ends. And I know that the Schultz tried to give the game away, fumbling the ball, he had fumbleitis, but I just believe that those two boys are working. This is like pick your poison. Ezekiel Elliott and my dog Tony Pollard, that's good. Jarwin and Schultz, they killing you because when you in the backfield, you don't know whether or not these guys will stand back to block or if they're going to stretch it vertical or they're going to roll out on a wheel route, on a real route, or they're going to quick hit a 7 route. These boys are doing their thing because of the running backs are making it work. So when they load the box, you have the single high safety. Okay, isolation, and then on top of that, you got the safety. Now he got to make a choice. I can send Jarwin vert up the field, and now the safety want to roll coverage because he's seeing Amari Cooper, even with bad hamstrings, one-on-one. And he said, damn, I can't bust my chops all the way over here because that tight end is something special. I got to hold my spot now. Now it's one-on-one. The tight end the tight end is not even looked that way. But now that forces the safety. Don't y'all know how difficult that is? For that safety now to be sitting there saying, I got the tight end responsibility, but dog it. I really want to cheat to this side where Amari Cooper is. So now he got to trust Amari Cooper. He got to trust his DB to hold it down by himself. And Amari Cooper made C.J. Henderson the other day look like a fool. Dak Prescott put the money right where the ball is, the ball right on the money. Dictation, baby. We got that now in Dallas land.
Off the top of my head, I'll say no. Jarwin had a touchdown. Schultz has been good this year.
Last couple of games.
They both had touchdowns. Didn't they both have touchdowns?
But just generally speaking, I would say no. I mean, Cedric Wilson had a big touchdown too. That's probably in 11 personnel.
I was just wondering on the eye test without the numbers. Do you feel like you're getting more from these tight ends than you are? And I know that
you're getting a lot from the tight ends.
You get a lot.
You think you're getting, Coop's banged up. Wilson's playing his rear off when he could play.
I guess what I
CD has kind of been.
So what I haven't
somewhat
noticed
good, somewhat bad,
is how many tight ends are on the field each time one of these tight ends makes a play. Like, is it one of them out there or both of them out there? But again, I think it goes back to why this is probably the best version of the Cowboys we've seen in Dak's career, including the rookie year, is because they don't care.
Yeah.
Like, it's real life.
Yeah.
That, okay, CeeDee Lamb is your leading receiver, but a lot of people think, why hasn't he made more plays? Why aren't his numbers bigger?
Yeah.
You know the answer? They don't care.
Yeah.
Dak is going to look out there,
Exactly.
and he's going to go, oh, Schultz is going to be open here.
Yeah.
Pow. Yeah. Ooh, this one's going to work for Cedric. Pew. Yeah. Don't care.
And you know what?
If you're losing and you're desperate and you've got man coverage, you're going to go to your guy.
Yeah.
No big eyes, no little U's. That is what Jeff Kavanaugh is saying. And I believe that's what the Cowboys envisioned when they went with wide receiver by committee. And that same year they went with tight end by committee, by the way. That's what they envisioned. But it didn't manifest until today or this year. No big eyes, no little U's. Amari Cooper's not soaking on the sidelines saying, nobody's giving me the ball. Wah! Cool. And Lamb is not saying, hey, I got to do something. I got to get this opportunity so I can showcase to the world that I'm good. No big eyes, no little U's. Even Ezekiel Elliott, hey, I hear the noise and news of Tony, being this and being that. No big eyes, no little U's. Of Tony saying, hey, I should be the starting running back for a team. This is, I don't want to say Super Bowl caliber, but this is what this is.
Yeah.
Then maybe you'll go see CeeDee. But, I don't think that right now they've had enough struggles to where they've ever even gotten there, where it's like, CeeDee, you got to make me a play.
Yeah.
It's like, no, we'll just run the next one. Whoever it's going to be is who it's going to be.
They took a shot with him yesterday at the end of that game, and it went too far.
Jeff is so on point on this. Cowboy fans, listen to this man carefully. That's the brilliance of this team this year. They don't care. They want to win. It's not me. Give me the ball. I. It is a blessing that you got so many weapons that all get along. Zeke and Pollard, they're best of friends. He's his little brother. All right. They don't say, "Oh, I should be the starter. Get back in your place, guy." No. They're like, guess what? We work well together, thunder and lightning. Dak doesn't say, you know what? I got the pressure of this wide receiver wants the ball more than that one. Oh, wait a minute. These tight ends are arguing. None of that is occurring on this team. That's why Cowboy fans, they are 3-1, and Kellen Moore can utilize everything in his box, everything, without somebody being ticked off about it.
All right, so we got a person named is Cowboy Hater in the chat, and he says the Cowboys. How can the 26th ranked defense be a Super Bowl contender? I meant to say contender. All right, and we do have the 16th ranked defense right now, and the 27th ranked special teams, first in offense and third in overall. Now, here's where the numbers can be obscured in a sense, Cowboy Nation, and I feel the Cowboys hater. He had the time to make his name to say Cowboys hater, and why don't you pause for a quick second? This is the situation. I know they're going to sting, but this is the situation. We've learned that defense, as it relates to collective, because they grade defense on total yards, that it can be obscured. Right? It can be obscured. If you watch any football, the last fourth quarter, last few minutes, those garbage time yards went against the Cowboys. But juxtaposed to the Philadelphia Eagles, when we played them, they were respectfully top 3, top 4. I think they had numbers of number 2 defense in the NFL. But when we played them, we did just what we did. We did what we wanted to do, because that's why we are the number 1 defense. That's how rankings work. We did what we wanted to do, right? And then when we played the Carolina Panthers, I told everybody before, when this happened, our number 1 offense versus their number 2 or number 1 defense. Let me know what happened to the Carolina Panthers. Our number 1 versus their number 1. So that is what's going on right there. You take your lashes, because daddy talking now. You learned something today. Those numbers can be obscured. I digress.
One final thing quickly here. Do we owe Anthony Brown an apology?
We don't ever owe an apology to anyone, Brian. Our job is to talk about sports and occasionally recklessly speculate on people's employment status, call for their money. He's been pretty good the last couple weeks.
Couple weeks has been pretty good.
He's been pretty good the last couple weeks. He's been all right.
He's going to have to play. I mean, like we were talking about earlier, the team's going to go away from throwing to their best receiver. Mm-hmm. I don't think so. I think teams are going to keep throwing at Diggs, but those other times that they don't, Anthony Brown has been pretty steady the last couple of weeks.
Okay, so let's go ahead and tell the truth on Anthony Brown. Anthony Brown played last year with a lot of injuries. He played through a lot of injuries. He was not that good. The reason he didn't leave and they lowballed him an offer is because he was hurt and he couldn't get any money anywhere else. Sure. Otherwise, he would have went off like Cheeto. He would have been gone.
Right.
He took
Cheeto was inactive, by the way, in the Cincinnati-Jacksonville game.
Yeah. But Brown is here because he couldn't get any money, and he said, okay, I'm going to show everybody on this season why I deserve to be paid. Yeah. He stepped out of the burn unit after Tom Brady lit him up.
Sure.
Okay? And he said, you know what? I got to be better because I got to get paid.
Yeah.
I love his mentality. He's got a tattoo of a chip on his shoulder.
Sure.
So I like the fact that he's trying his best. It's not just for the money. He's a good guy. But at the same time, he's healthy.
Yeah.
He's got no excuses. And so far, so good. What did you say? Pro Football Focus got him a great rating?
Oh, yeah, but I was saying that more to make fun of them.
Well, but I know, but still.
They say he's the best corner on the team.
Well, yeah, he's not. But
No, he's not.
I test.
He's actually played decent, though. Yeah.
I'll give him an apology here. I'll apologize because I think like the last couple of weeks, I've had the most questions about him. But I will say this: I will give him an apology. Thank you very much.
What kind of chip is it on his shoulder?
It looks like a ruffle.
It's a ruffle.
Yeah, because it
looks like a ruffle.
Is it identifiable? You can see it like instantly.
Yeah, it's the ridges and everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would say that is a ruffle with ridges.
I would think it was like a birthmark on his shoulder or something like that.
No.
No,
Okay.
he went full on. There is a chip literally on my shoulder.
And he does not put lotion on it. He puts ranch.
Looks like a shell on the sea. It doesn't even look like a chip.
469 said that's not y'all's job, Jeff. If you thought that was a serious statement, I apologize. No, it's not our job to tell people they don't deserve money and to call for their employment.
That's a good call, good conversation from those boys, man, on that channel. Shout out to 105.3 The Fan. That was the end of that one. I pulled up Anthony Brown information right here, and let me do this right quick for everybody. If you want to listen to that audio without me stopping and pausing every 5 seconds, let's do that. But he's 24th in receptions allowed, right? He's tied in 8th in interceptions, and that's for the NFL total stats. And he's tied for 24th in total tackles. Overall is 73. Run defense 65.8. Coverage is 73.4. As long as these overall grades stay in the green area, then he will be okay. Passing rating allowed when thrown his way is 103.6. That means that quarterback is having a good day. 103.6 is not bad. And yards per reception, he gives up 14 yards according to these measures here. And that's just what Pro Football Focus, from their homework and their research, was able to identify with Anthony Brown. But not going to throw any salt, shade, or anything at him. As long as we win it by hook or by crook, but those numbers could be better. He had an interception that hit him right in the mittens, and he dropped it. There was another play that the ball was just like right there. He kind of lost track of the ball and gave it the boundary side, and he was playing boundary position. And I was sitting like, dude, boundary, chill. You should get your butt around us, whip your hips around and play that edge. But outside of that, hey, the Cowboys, they see something in the AB that we couldn't see during the OTAs and training camp. And maybe the iron sharpen iron, steel sharpen steel philosophy worked for him. Although these wide receivers was cooking them up, that's just how that goes. So it is what it is. Raiders or Chargers? Can we play predictions, Raiders or Chargers? I think the Chargers come off with a win today. They finna kick off now, right? They finna kick off now, right? The kickoff is finna be in a few seconds with them. Let's see. They don't have the stuff up yet. Come on. They don't have the good stuff up yet. But, yeah, I'll take a look at it because the Raiders, believe it or not, is a team that we play this year on Thanksgiving Day, and it's going to be – or it's delayed. What's going on over there? They're going to play the game? Weather delay. Okay, appreciate you. Wait a minute. So where are they playing at? Aren't both of those stadiums inside the – are they both inside the facility? I thought they was inside a dome, right? Huh? That threw me off a little bit. I thought there was a dome over there. Y'all inform me on that one. Weather delay. It's in the. Is it in the stadium? As they say, stadium, as Jerry would say. You know, lighting in L.A. You know, somebody late with the money. Somebody got to pay Vegas early, man. All right, so before we get into this one, let me go right here. I like playing these guys because I like slapping these guys. I haven't got a chance to slap anybody. Yeah. Y'all see that name up there? Let's see what we got. Talked about time management. All right, that's enough of those boys. But man, hey, let me just shout out to Skip Bayless and shout out to Shay Sharp in the beginning. But you guys know you still get your lashes. Get out of here. Get. Yeah, get out of here. Time management is something that we're going to have to revisit. And resting your starters, when you think it's 33, 36 to 14 or what have you, they can come back to hunt you. And if anybody should be scared to hell out of that, is Dan Quinn. I don't care what anybody say. They rested that boy. They looked at Trayvon Diggs and said, man, you got two of them. Hey, man, let's just preserve you, put you in a bubble wrap. You get an early vacation. That just poor thoughts and mindset to me. You play through the echoes of the whistle. I get it, I get it. I absolutely get it when you want to play things safe and close to your vest. But when you start to play like that, lackadaisy, that's when injuries occur. That's actually when injuries occur. When you're trying to circumvent it and you're trying to be cautious and you're trying to be careful, that's when you're not playing at 100%, and you're not calling the exact plays to keep intact. That's when things happen negatively, and prevent defense, prevent you to win. And it spiced up the numbers too, like I said earlier. It spiced up the numbers. That's why Donald was able to get 300 yards. Go back and watch the tape and look at the formation. Playing everybody. They went in the red zone. And you're playing everybody in the end zone. Like, come on, man. I'm not sold on that one. You don't do that. But the opening of the game, one of my guys, man, that I follow, and I trust his insights, and I like him because he's very fair and balanced. I like him. Rich Eisen, he brought up a great point.
The Dallas Cowboys. Let me just say this. The Dallas Cowboys.
Listen.
Yesterday, with the Panthers in their house, in the first half, looked like we were going to see a repeat of Dallas Cowboys' home losses over the last several years, which is you got an opponent in your house you need to beat, you should beat, you can beat, you don't beat. Because you beat yourselves. You beat yourselves with a mistake. You beat yourselves because your coach does something inexplicable at the end of a half, or in the middle, and punts, or fake punts when they shouldn't, and punt when they should fake, and all that business.
Who agree with Rich, man? I mean, Rich Eisen, he's a poised, smart, well-educated guy. I guess if you went to Ohio State, you'd be like, nah, he's a Michigan guy. But, who's all in favor of what he was saying? Who felt like, damn, and I seen a lot of people while I was doing the play-by-play, same old Cowboys. Who felt that way? But this team is different. I've been trying to tell people, this team is different. Let me rewind for those who just not tuning in. I see some people just jumped in.
The Dallas Cowboys. Let me just say this. The Dallas Cowboys yesterday, with the Panthers in their house, in the first half, looked like we were going to see a repeat of Dallas Cowboys' home losses over the last several years, which is you got an opponent in your house you need to beat, you should beat, you can beat, you don't beat. Because you beat yourselves. You beat yourselves with a mistake. You beat yourselves because your coach does something inexplicable at the end of a half, or in the middle, and punts, or fake punts when they shouldn't, and punt when they should fake, and all that business. And some other team that's feeling good about themselves, that wants to make bones for themselves, does it at the Cowboys' expense. I essentially just described T.J. Jefferson, your last 3 Thanksgivings, pretty much.
Pretty much.
Okay? So, and then the house that's lit, the Jones Mahal that's lit and is loud on a Monday night against Philadelphia now sounds like a library. That place that could be so loud for the Cowboys now is one of those cavernous places with zero energy in it, and the Cowboys lose. Well, that didn't happen yesterday after the mistakes were made and Sam Darnold's running them in again and DJ Moore's running all over the place, after the catch. Mm-hmm. Well, Zeke put his stamp on it.
Sure enough.
And Dak with, CeeDee Lamb not doing very much, did just enough with 4 touchdowns.
4 tubs.
And this thing wasn't in doubt in the second half. They did what they should do. And that kid Diggs.
Oh, man. It's amazing.
On the back end with that kid Parsons up front. Is something else.
Special.
Something else.
But I ain't saying nothing.
That is how, ladies and gentlemen, you give a real analysis of the Dallas Cowboys. Not do a segment where you say, well, Diggs, he's guessing. Not doing a segment whereas you saying that the Cowboys did this. No. How Rich just did that assessment is pure, authentic, no fabricated debate, and it's the truth. They dig something else.
We won the game. We're moving on.
So that's a game, again, that the Cowboys
undefeated team
needed to win in order to keep momentum going.
Facts.
Stay in first place in their division. Facts. And show that they can beat teams that are trying to come in and make their bones against them. And they did it. So you got to give it up. As I do, sir.
Salute.
That assessment. You got to give it up to them. You got to be fair and balanced with it. Dak Prescott, 14 for 22, 188 yards, 4 tubs, 35 yards rushing. Ezekiel Elliott, 20 carries, 143, as well as Amari Cooper, 3 targets, 3 receptions, 69 yards in a tub. Next opponent, Giants. DJ Moore, he's good. 12 targets, 8 receptions, 2 tubs, 113 yards. And watch, next week, Sam Darnold versus the Eagles. They're going to have their hands full. And to watch the video, the full excerpt of Rich Eisen, just go there and click that link, and you'll be right off to a good situation there. That's just how this thing goes. Let me know, Cowboy Nation, should I push forward with some more content, or should we close it down? I've been live for a minute here. I got enough energy. It's 8 o'clock. I can go for a little longer. Let me know. I'm gonna read your comments. Let me know. I got 2 more segments, and we can do that, or we can just sit back and watch some of this Monday Night Football. Push forward. Let me see if I get a lot of push forward instead of lean forward. Push forward, Law. Keep it going. Keep pounding. Do y'all want me to keep pounding? Keep pounding. Y'all want me to keep pounding? Y'all want me to keep pounding? Yeah, I could do that. Keep going. Okay. All right. So I got this guy, Emmanuel. I mean, good grief. When he was working for the Cowboys, I thought that he was pretty fair and balanced, right? I thought that he was okay. But now the industry is trying to metamorph this guy into maybe a baby Shay Sharp, baby Stephen A. Smith, And the craziest thing of it all, Cowboy Nation, I'm sitting there like, dude, come on, man, you can't believe what you talking, dog. And of course, his hatred been on Dak Prescott. He's been one of those guys that the words that he say, the things that he say,
You must be out of your goddamn mind.
It just lead to that. But now he's moonwalking back a little bit, and y'all see the titling here. Why are expectations so high? Are the Cowboys legit? And this is what we got right here from Speak for Yourself. All right. So I got my guy over here. Give me 1 second here. God dog, where you at? This thing right here. It's more one way skin and cat. Here we go. What's good, fam? You live.
What up? What
Computer man. What's good with you, man?
Yo. What's up?
And we 3-1, man. What you got?
We 3-1, baby. We 3-1 like the 3-6 Mafia around this time.
Yeah.
It looked like the Super Bowl contender. We put a whooping on them because the Chargers about to beat the Raiders.
No way. Well, what's the score? Well, let me see what the score is. Score is what 7-0 right now, right?
Right now, but they weighing the Raiders out.
Okay.
The Raiders, only reason why the Raiders in it because the Chargers tried to do a fake punt and Renfro stopped it.
Oh wow.
But both have been eating their starting right tackle like been eating his lunch.
Mm-hmm.
And we got a backup in there that Bosa couldn't do that to.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? It just my whole problem with the world, Cowboy Nation. I just want all of y'all to listen to me. Y'all got to get off Mike McCarthy.
Okay.
Mike McCarthy didn't win no Super Bowl. Anybody just don't win no Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I know because Aaron Rodgers is the problem in Green Bay. It wasn't Mike McCarthy. Aaron Rodgers is not like Tom Brady. I don't like Tom Brady. I think he a cheater, but one thing he know how to get his teammates to play for him. He's not selfish with his teammates. Like him giving that cornerback that car that time after the Super Bowl.
Right.
He's smart enough to know that he needs his people to win. That's why he took less money over his career to win. Him and Belichick knew they had to cheat the NFL because they know how dirty the NFL is to win. Right. You know, I don't like him. I think they pump him too much full of smoke, but I respect that he wins and he takes care of his teammates, and I can't hate on him for that. I'm not a hater. I don't hate on him. I just don't like how they do things. I don't agree with it, but it's really not his fault for taking advantage of how things are. Just like Trump said about the rich people paying taxes. Of course they're going to take advantage because they got a loophole for him. Just like with him, they got a loophole in it for him, and he took advantage of it. Can't get mad at him about that. He's going to get called. You know what I'm saying? It's not his fault for taking advantage of them cheating rascals. It's the administration, the NFL, the league that take care of all of that.
Facts.
So y'all need to get off y'all coach and support our coach because the players hear that. They hear people in the media talking bad about their coach. Say he can't coach. They win in spite of the coach. Don't do that. It's not. We got to stick together. We got to be as one. Just like our offensive line and our defensive line is blocking and is rushing as one. That's where we need to be as Cowboy Nation. Law Nation is our leader, so we need to follow law. We need to all stay in line. We need to all roll in it together. We need to be as one because we got a long fight to go. We can mess around and get us another Super Bowl ring. We just stick together on our end. Fans, let's just do our part and not criticize. Like Jalen, I'm laying off Jalen. You know, he's human just like anybody else. Just like he played his whole career to go play to the league, and he get hurt and he can't move the way he wants to. That's mentally. Nobody knows how mentally that affected him. Just like Ezekiel Elliott. It took Zeke all these years to get back after what Roger Goodell did to him with that 6-game suspension. It had nothing to do with Zeke. He was depressed.
Get him.
That's the way they did him. He's a spirit. He plays off his spirit. You can see now he's laughing. His spirit is back. Y'all haven't seen him laugh and joke since the first year he was in the league.
Facts.
That's why he's playing the way he's playing. He's happy again. The same with Randy Gregory. He's happy again. These people are humans. Even though they're athletes, they still are humans. They still have feelings. You know, and we forget that because they play football and stuff. No, they're not robots. They are humans.
Facts.
And we all need to be together and let's just ride this out and see what happens. Even if we don't get one this year, we got a great future ahead of us. We got a young team that's hungry. And things are going to work out. And we got a quarterback that's a leader. And we got defensive leaders now. And just think, we playing all these young players. I can't even keep up with all the names of the players on the team.
Facts.
But Law, do you think we need to trade for a corner?
I think that there's no cornerback that the Cowboys would trust on their team outside of Anthony Brown, Kevin Joseph, and Nashawn Wright. I think that when those two boys, when Kevin Joseph get back, I think that they're going to sprinkle him in. And the Cowboys are stubborn to a degree. They believe that crash and burn will be the way. And let's not forget that they went and picked up a guy named Holton Hill. You know, he used to play for the Vikings, what have you. And he played.
Who's the guy that signed today? Who is he?
They signed another guy today?
Well, I seen Mike Fisher post something about help is on the way. Who is that?
Oh, I don't know.
I didn't get that.
But I do know that they signed a Holton Hill. It's just like we're talking glowingly of J-Ron Curse. We can be talking glowingly of Holton Hill, you know. So that's just how that goes. It just that sometimes a new opportunity can set up things for us. What you say?
I said, when did they sign him?
He's on the practice squad. You know, it's going to take him some time to get it acclimated to the system. But that is what the Cowboys are doing. They trust their they trust their scouts out there. You know.
Oh, okay. I tell you something else. I probably bet you didn't notice. Did you notice for the past several weeks now that Will McClay has had a headset on, sitting right behind the defensive coordinator Dan Quinn? Did you notice that?
Oh, I'm going to go look into that, man. You sure that's Will McClay?
Remember they showed.
Or that Joe Witt Jr.
Dan Quinn. That's Will McClay sitting behind him up there in that second set with the headphones. I mean, with set of headphones on.
Okay, I'm gonna look into that.
I don't know if he's helping. I don't know what he's doing, but he's sitting up there with I've seen him for the past 3 weeks.
Definitely will, computer man. I definitely will. What else you have for the show, man? What you got going, man? What you got going on with you, man?
I don't know much. You know, me and Paul got this podcast that we doing called the How to Hood podcast with DJ Paul and Computer.
Mm-hmm.
We got Rampage Jackson. We've got the dude from Powers on the show.
Mm-hmm.
We interviewed. Actually, we also interviewed Dana White too.
Dana White
gonna be on there. So we getting them all together, and we're not gonna launch them. We trying to polish, shopping them with some connections that he have.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna do a sports segment. Once we do our sports segment, we're gonna have you. I already talked to Paul about it. I want you to come on and be our sports guy.
Okay.
Not just talk about football, basketball, hockey, and all different stuff, because you cover all sports.
Mm-hmm.
And then you in depth with it, and then we'll be able to do a field segment. Then if we get picked up, you'll be right. We're gonna take you right along with us.
Appreciate it, man. I'd definitely be waiting for that, man.
Also, I got a gift for you tonight.
Okay.
It's, weird that you called me. A friend of mine has a TV station in California. It's called Never Level TV, and he averaged almost 800 and some thousand viewers a day. And I talked to him earlier today. We had a meeting today. And I told him I wanted him to give you a channel. He said, yeah, let's work it out. So me and you got to get together sometime this week. You're going to have your own channel on this network.
Man, my
your
goodness,
own Law
man.
Nation channel.
Oh, my goodness, man.
It's on Roku, and it's on Hulu, and there's another station that they're on that they'll be able to access. You won't just have to be on. You'll be on several different platforms. And however you want to do your show, it's up to you. And it's going to be on there. My boy, he hooking it up for you. He owns the station. My boy, guy, he's from California.
Man, that's what's up, man.
Yep. So it's called Never Level TV. So y'all check it out. Make sure your boy Lawson have his own channel on there. And that's a gift for me to you for being so solid with us and taking care of us. And I've been talking to him about it, and he said he's down with it. So however you want, y'all figure all that out. But that's another thing, So.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap on that one, man. I'm excited, man, for that opportunity. Hey, you know me, I'm gonna grab hold to it and I ain't gonna let it go. I'm gonna sink my teeth into it, man.
We're gonna take this jump like Grant D. and Rich.
Yeah, no doubt, man. But I appreciate your computer, man.
Y'all know what we talking about.
Yeah. You already know. Appreciate you, man.
Like I said, man, I'm excited about this season. We finally, it's different. You know what I'm saying? We finally got a coach. And then the weird thing to me about it is I can remember when Mike McCarthy used to kick our butt, you know what I'm saying, how smart he was, and then all of a sudden Aaron Rodgers throw him on the bus, and everybody just jumps on the man. If Aaron Rodgers is so great, how long Mike McCarthy been gone? 3 years, right?
Right.
Well, he should have had a Super Bowl. He should have had 3 Super Bowls since Mike McCarthy been out of there. He got everything that he wants. So he better win one this year.
Facts, man. A lot of people ain't saying that.
Huh?
There's a lot of people ain't saying that. Yeah, he better win it. They got rid of the problem, right?
Yeah, they got rid of the problem. So what's the problem? He got everything that he wants. This bad man. He's selfish. You know what I'm saying? He just, it's kind of like Romo. Romo was a guy, but he's not a team guy.
Hey, somebody said, but 2 NFC championships so far, they ain't bad though.
Yeah. I mean, look at Brady. If he was like Brady, it's just the same way with Breeze.
Facts.
If Breeze and Aaron Rodgers was just like Brady, they would have just as many championships as Brady got. They're not. So quit putting them in the same category as that guy. They're not.
No doubt, man. Appreciate your computer, man. Thank you so much for calling in.
Yeah. See y'all later, man. I appreciate y'all.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
My dog computer, man. Oh, since he called in, I'm going to have to talk to him off air, though. I appreciate him delivering that good news to me. Let's get my guy, man, in 9 Dime for your mind. What you got for the show?
9 Dime.
That's good.
What's up, baby?
Nothing to it, man.
I could vouch for computer. I seen the same thing. Will McClay has been in the booth with binoculars and headphones.
Y'all some good scouts, man. I guess I'll be too busy doing everything else.
Pay attention, man.
Yeah, just the little things.
Just yesterday, he was in the booth smiling. So I believe he likes what he see out of Dan Quinn. But let's talk about cohesion.
Okay.
And the most used word in sports in the world right now, culture. You go back 4 years ago, 5 years ago, even after, let's say 2017 when All In came out, our culture was toxic. Letting go people like Romo, Jason Witten, Dez Bryant, Orlando Scandrick, and some others has put the keys in the leadership to Dak Prescott. And you could see our players follow that man. And have you noticed, we're not all in the news doing crazy mess in the streets. Wide receivers are not bickering. Zeke is motivated because he want to prove that Dowd is wrong. He's best friends with Dak, so he wants to hold that down. But the Tony Pollard situation is a blessing because Zeke knows to get to that Super Bowl, you need 2. You need fire and ice.
Wow.
You just can't be that work load. Adrian Peterson taught us that.
Facts.
You can get all the Russian titles. You can be the number 1 option. You now don't get to the bowl. But if you got 2, you can do something. But the culture of our team, even with DeMarcus Lawrence putting out bulletin board material, that's gone. It's a blessing that he hurt right now because them other boys are hungry. And Randy like, hey, I can be the real number 1 right now.
Right.
And Micah, he down for whatever. That boy about that action. But I'm looking at the cohesive. We're finally looking like a team instead of a combination of good players. You remember when they always said about the Cowboys, we got the best team on paper.
Right.
But in reality, these players probably didn't get along. We already heard the Romo stories. He didn't even take them out to dinner until that came along.
Facts.
So I'm really proud. And with the Mike McCarthy situation, we just want consistency. If you want to go forward and be aggressive, be aggressive.
Right.
But don't pussyfoot when we say be aggressive. And this Kellen Moore talk, this PR stuff, we've done this before, man. They need to fall back on that. Because at the end of the day, he might be smart, wise with the offense. A coach has to be able to grasp their players, relate to their players, and they want to follow him. And truthfully and honestly, me watching Hard Knocks, I think they following Dan Quinn. Even the offense, because they getting hype over the defense. This is the first time our offense had an opportunity to get that ball back quick. They causing turnovers, feeding that offense, and we can quick hit them, and we can ball control teams. So the versatility. I'm tipping my hats off to Dan Quinn and the defensive staff and our defensive players for bringing that spark back in Dallas because we really needed it. And I thank Will McClay and Stephen Jones for not going out on a limb and getting the Earl Thomas.
No doubt, man.
or Jamar Adams. That might have messed
Appreciate
everything
you.
up.
Appreciate you so much,
But
Nine.
I'm out. That's my
thank you.
time.
Yeah.
Are you not entertained?
Yeah, good call.
Are you not entertained?
Great conversation, man. My dog Nine and Computer, man. Both of those guys, both of those brothers there, man, spitting some good stuff. I didn't get a chance to check out Will McClay in the booth with the headset on, the binoculars, and with the juicy fruit, just eating and watching what Dan Quinn is doing. So I'm going to check that out. But we got Lady Jessica in. Hey, we're going to do the 2-minute deal, man. We got some people in here lying longer than Shaq feet, so I want to get everybody a chance and opportunity to speak, to spit their mind. Maybe they could change my mind a little bit. So this is the Spit Your Mind section. Hey, 657-390-7391. Lady Jessica, you live.
Hello.
Hey, what's going on?
Not much. I don't know if y'all seen the after show or whatever when Dak was up there. Have y'all seen this commercial or something? Like Dak is in there on the computer watching our guys, Emmitt Smith, them, and Tom Landry, all those videos. Everybody want to sit up here and talking like this team not balling or like they're not winning. And I'm getting so sick and tired of the dry talk, man. These boys are going out there executing, doing what I said. I feel like some of what I've been saying is getting to them some kind of way. I know I've been saying things to Michael Parsons in the inbox. I don't know if he read it or not, but I heard him say something that I said to him. These boys are family. These boys are out there busting their butts because they want to go farther in the season, and they say it is winning one game at a time. Stop all the negativity, please. Stop all of the dryness, please. I know everybody can have their opinion, but, some of this stuff, y'all complain too much. Y'all acting like our boys not out there winning. And to say what you say, okay, do you know that they get tired? Y'all are not out there running. But those boys played the game. Yes, they slacked off a little bit, but then they got back into the groove a little bit. I feel like Diggs is a leader. And when the leader of the defense went out, then it's like they slowed down. But all they got to do is stay in there watching the video on our next opponent and other videos that they do on their time.
No doubt, Lady Jessica. You right on the money with it. Hey, PVO all day, I really appreciate you. One love for you, Lady Jessica. Thank you so much. That's a good call from Lady Jessica. One thing that I can tell you guys, and you guys can tell I'm just trying to pace myself right now. I've been riding with this channel for a long time. The good thing, when the rain falls, it falls on the just and the unjust, right? So I get it. Cowboy fans, we're the same way. Same way. Regardless, I'm telling you guys, I'm just telling you guys from my thoughts and my points of views. I'm never trying to change your opinion or your mind. Those convinced against their will is of the same opinion still. But it's hard to change people's thoughts, and that's why it's hard to be in that type of energy or that type of business. I spit my mind. Those who are sitting here waiting, they would listen, but those who don't, they walk away. But I try to be objective as possible, But that's just how life is. The rain will fall on the just and the unjust. Favors are not fair. There are still things that people that do good deeds and good things for people, but are still being hit left and right with the rain. They said, like, why is it raining on me? Joseph thrown into slavery for over 20 years. Why I'm going to slavery? What did I do wrong? I couldn't help that dad liked me more than the others, you know. But they was mad, jealous, envy, strife. They set him up, fam. That's life. When you read all of those storylines, there's truth in it. The rain falls on the just and the unjust. Boy, that's a message for me today. All right, Coach, from the 803, Marv, what's good? You live.
What's going on, Law?
Into
it. I gather, I caught the show, I gather there's been some talk about the taking of the foot off the gas pedal.
Mm-hmm.
And but let me give you my take on it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm a old school coach, and I can understand the things where people are talking about taking the foot off the gas pedal. But what I said about it, Dan Quinn kind of reiterated what I was saying, what my thoughts were when it happened. He's got a lot of good players, and you got a young team, and these and some of these guys that played, that got in the game at that particular time, has been playing well in training camp. And you got it at this particular time when you're building the team and getting your identity. You got to keep everybody invested. And he said something in his conference that's what I thought. He said we have to show trust in our players. And now that this is going to build more trust and better play from this whole entire roster because the trust was built. Yes, they came back a little bit. We won the game, but now the trust is there. And you're going to need these guys to play better on special teams. So now they get a few TikToks. Now you're going to get them to playing better on special teams. You may need them to come in and step in. This is building trust with this young team. And yes, we took the foot off the gas pedal here and there, but they did have a little tweak in the back. You didn't want to put, but these guys, when you building a team, as all your callers were saying, they're a brotherhood. They hang out together. Now they know they can go in the game and get the job done. They may not get it done as well, but this was a team building thing early in the season, and it's going to pay big dividends in the long run.
No doubt.
Believe that, Law. I understand where people's coming from, and so, but this will pay big dividends in the long run because these guys have played well in training. The guys they put out on the field played well in training camp. And we got a host of guys, but it's a team building thing.
No doubt.
Talk to you later, Law.
Appreciate you, Coach. Coach earned an extra 15 seconds on that one. He talked about the special teams. You got to play better on that. Well, we 27 right now in special teams. We got to improve that number one way or another. We got to improve that number. A good team, 4 phases in a football game, but I call it 3. I call it 4 phases, but there's 3 phases that everybody's aware of: defense, offense, special teams. And my 4th phase is the coaching staff. But in this category, you got to improve that number there. And I know the numbers could be subjective in a sense, but you got to get this number down to at least 14, 15, right around where this defense is at, 16th. If you're in the middle of the wheelhouse of the defense and special teams, that's where you want to be at. But we can see the overall is 3rd, and it's because of the offense is doing their job. So this team, collectively speaking, just from a numbers aspect of it, we got some things that we have to improve and work on. But let's go. I got 518. You're live.
Hello, Law. What's going on with you?
Nothing to it. Talk to me.
Yeah. I was just gonna say, I was just gonna add to the thing you just finished saying. Like, you see, our defense. What we're doing is we're we're trying to put everybody together and see. Imagine when Bossman Fact is gonna come out here. He's a ball hog, right? We're gonna have ball hogs on both sides. Now imagine if even next one right when he's gonna join on the other side, and then Tristan Hill, we've also Big as well on the inside, or the guy from Canada. What's the boy name? When he's gonna come back too, Navel Galmon. When he's gonna come back too. So
right.
We gotta be like Zeke said it yesterday. He said we can't play our best football in October. We gotta make sure we leave something for the next coming. So these projects, we're trying to make our defense to be like our offense, because our offense, anybody you can plug in and they're gonna do something. So if we like with the same one in the defense, hey, we're gonna be looking beautiful the whole season, you know.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
just
right.
excited, brother.
Bond, I'm excited too how everything is looking right now. I am.
Yeah, and watch out for Bradley and I too. Everybody
Facts.
On Bradley and I. We're sleeping on everybody. Like, this is what we're supposed to have last year, but this year, everybody sleep on us. They were talking about offense not being good, defense. Our offensive line was all done last season. Frederick Isaiah, Mael got injured and all those injuries, but the ESPN never mentioned all that. The reason why Doug got injured is because our offensive line, but now we back. Imagine when our offensive line.
No doubt, Bond. No doubt. 2-minute warning, but good call from him. All right, so we got a guy from the 409. You're live. Let's go. Oh, I'm bad. Oh, hold on. He kind of jumped me. 409, now you live.
What's up, Lo?
Yeah, what's good? 240 had jumped in front of you. I said, hold on. Oh, and I got to give this point out not from the previous caller, Bond, but from what Coach Marv said. From a coach perspective, sometimes when you're up, you're just trying to get the game over with. You don't want your star player to get hurt, and I believe that what happened. That's why they pulled him. Do you agree with that, Point Dexter?
Hey, Law, I was listening to your podcast, man, and you had me crying, laughing, man. Oh, hold on. I'll be dang. You had me crying. Can you hear that?
Yeah, it's somebody calling you, man.
Yeah, Law, I'll call back.
Call back.
All right.
Yeah. he wanted to get that point out. But let me get my guy over here, JP. You live, JP.
Hey, what's happening, Law?
Nothing to it.
Oh, okay, then. You know what? I'm very happy right now. Everybody need to be very happy. Let's keep doing what we're doing. Hey, you know what I'm real happy about is less penalties.
Mm-hmm.
We are doing well in the penalty category. You clean all your penalties up, guess what? You score points. And you win ball games. That's what I was telling you a while back. That's why they brought McCarthy in. Clean up them damn penalties. We're looking good right now. And what are we? How many games we got left?
13, I believe. We got 13.
13. So
yeah. 13.
If we continue to win the penalty game, and I think we might end up being 13 left. We'll probably lose 2 of those. So what is that? 12 and 3?
I got us going 13 and 4, I believe. But I think I got us going to that, something like that. So
13 and 4?
Yeah.
No, I'm going to go with 12 and
5.
12 and 3. 12 and 5. Yeah, 17 games, right?
Yeah.
12 and 5. I see at the second half of after the bye, we going into a long stretch, and they killed us with this stretch. They gave us week 7 as our bye week, and they did us kind of wrong on that. But we do get a break on the Thanksgiving. We get like a week rest. We come back. So yeah, we clean that up, Law, and yeah, we should be good. You know what? Before you let me go, I'm looking to try to get home field advantage. We need that.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
We need that.
Appreciate you, JP.
Okay,
Thank you so much, man. JP had my mind going, man. He had me throwing math questions. I was like, oh, Lord, I wasn't ready. We going 13 and 3, but you got to add an extra game, John. You got to add an extra game. It's 17 games this year. But 13 and 3, I'll take it, But I got to go with 13 and 4. I did the NFC East roundtable, and that was my prediction. I predicted that we would lose the first game, and then we go on this winning spree. and we are on that pathway. I just hope that I'm right, because I got us going into the playoff with a home game, and by us taking a home game in the playoff, because I don't want to play on the road. I just think that this team is a team that can survive after a bye. I used to have an issue with this team having a bye because of Jason Garrett, and excuse me for having that thought track, but I just thought that Jason Garrett was never that guy that can get us prepared to play and be up to snuff after a bye. So, but this coaching staff, adjustments been king with us. We making a lot of adjustments, and it seems as if though we go unfazed. I do like this call-in section, man, or session, of everybody calling in. 240, man, now you're live.
What's up, love?
Nothing to it, man. Talk to me.
Man, great game.
Yep.
I wanna get your opinion on one thing, but I do want to talk about another. The first one will be Dalton Schultz. I know Blake Jarwin, when he went down last year, Schultz really, he learned from that whole season. You could see it panning off. Like,
right.
I know we got a lot of weapons, and Mari Cooper, list goes on and on, but he's really emerging to me as someone that's going to be that blanket. You seen that play when he bit off his break, and he came and got the catch easy because he was just blocking. He didn't what to do. It was timing for him. There was nothing. Yeah. But I think he was just meant to block that play, but he did what he had to do. He's going to become something very, very big for him. Very big for us. Mm-hmm. The next thing I want to say, I hear you talk about, boss man fast.
Mm-hmm.
You say, when you say iron and sharpen iron.
Facts.
He wasn't really practicing versus good quarterbacks. So what are you saying that he's on the level to take Anthony Brown out? What are you saying that, because when I see him on, in preseason, I'm not super impressed. I got hopes for him, but I need to see it because, we want to get him out of it. We'll get Anthony Brown out of it if he deserves it.
Yeah, the Cowboys organization and staff, and I'll give you some extra time here. Cowboys organization and staff really, really don't, move like that. I believe even if we had Asante Samuel Jr., he would have been on the sideline watching Anthony Brown. That's just how this thing goes. And that's just how it is. Now, the Cowboys starting out with my guy, remember Trayvon Diggs last year? It took time for him to get to where he's at, and injuries played a pivotal role because Cheeto Woozier got injured. Anthony Brown was battling through some injuries, so he got an early start. And people wasn't really sold on Trayvon Diggs. It took around, I believe, after the Washington game, the first Washington game, that when they was like, yeah, the kid is a baller.
Right. I want them. They still gotta. I think they still put him out there though. And,
they did.
The one that worked with Anthony Brown, he earned his spot when he was. He didn't come all starting. He got drafted late, and he earned his role. He does. He makes plays occasionally. That's what keeps him, I think.
But let me ask you this though. And it's a good conversation. If Cheeto Woozier was on this team, would Anthony Brown be the starting outside corner?
Nah, they would start. If Cheeto wasn't hurt last year, if Cheeto wasn't hurt to begin with, they would have him probably running. We don't know the dynamic, but it was his contract year, and he was hurt. That's what it is. It's injured. But
that's how it goes.
Coming off of that, sit him down. We see teams aiming for him. So if they do that, I don't know. I just want to see what your thoughts on. You think Boss Man can do it?
I think that they would give him more PT when he get out there, and they want him to be fully healthy before they give him that chance. They don't want to do like they did with Donovan Wilson. They rushed him out there with that groin, and if anybody had a groin pain, that's one of those fickle injuries, man, that you got to be 100 before they put you out there, because that thing can sneak up on you like a booger bear, and you got to be healthy.
Great point.
Appreciate you, man. Good call. Good call from you. For the 240, I got 804. Let's get this thing going. 804, you live.
What's on, Law?
What's good? What's good with you, man? Talk to me.
Man, I just gotta put some respect, Jared.
I got to put some respect on Derek Quinn, young boy in position, and Will. Them pickups, take the defense around, and I'm loving it. I am loving it. All that is all some of Zeke was done and finished. About Paula should be starting and stuff. Zeke was first there yesterday on their field, boy. And I'm telling you, what you think about that?
All right, Paul. All right, 804, man. We could barely hear you, man. Appreciate you for calling in, man. It seemed like you was in the tunnel somewhere. Hope all is well with you. Go Cowboys. 863, you're live. My dog. What's good with you, Scott?
What's up, Law Nation? What's
Nothing
going on?
to it.
Yesterday. What a win. But you know what? I said it last call that we need to choke the life out of the other team.
Yeah.
Run up the score. I want
Run
teams
up.
to fear us. Our defense
Right.
is doing great, but we can do better.
Facts.
Because there was no way possible that they should have got those 2 touchdowns at the end. I understand. I'm not going to jump on Coach McCarthy. I'm tired of people jumping on that man. He's doing okay. I actually had an opportunity to talk to him when I went to the first game in Tampa. I told him I believe in him and keep doing your thing, and we will bounce back. 3 games later, we're 3-1. Give the man some kind of credit. Not worried about clock management. We ain't got to worry about all that right now.
Okay.
The main thing we need to focus on is continuing to get that defense better. Diggs is a dog. Ezekiel Elliott is not burnt out. He's not done. 143 yards. Now, whoever on this line that wanted to trade him, go ahead and take your favorite pair of Jordans and flush them down the toilet. Point blank period.
Right.
Dude is balling. Pollard is doing great. And we didn't even have to use all of our arsenal to beat them yesterday. So, like I said, we want teams to fear us when they step on that field and see that star. We want them to start shaking in their boots. Period.
Yeah.
Fear the Cowboys, man. Don't take your foot off the gas. Run the score up. And I honestly believe we're going to do great in the playoffs. I do believe we have enough talent, enough great coaching to get us to the Super Bowl. I do believe that. I see that. And it does remind you of 2016, but better. Because that defense is way better than 2016 with Chris Richard. Even though I love Chris Richard, but we're definitely reaching that pinnacle. So, hey, I'm looking forward to killing the Giants. I got a Giants fan here at work that's always talking to us every day. I went over there and pushed over his pallets on the forklift, so he over there picking up the pallets right now. So, hey, listen, Cowboy Nation, let's have faith in our team, have faith in our coaches. Stop trying to find little stuff to pick at. Oh, well, you know, we could have kicked the field. No. Save your team from getting injuries. We walked out of 2 games clean. Good.
No doubt. No doubt, Scott.
Cowboys all day long since 84. Let's ride.
Let's go. That's my guy right there, man. And he's a very positive speaking person, man. You know, he was saying we were going to beat the Buccaneers by 2 tubs. And if things would have worked out the way, man, I would have been sending him a jersey. I think that he wanted a jersey. I think he's an extra large or large, and I was going to buy one for him just by speaking that into an existence. And what we'll do is we're going to do some more giveaways this week. I'm going to figure out something for those who donated. But I got this stare from Lady Law. It's time for me to get up out of here. I thought I can just swing it all the way through, but it's 9/11. I've been in here since daylight, and it's dark outside. So I appreciate those who waited. I was trying to figure out if I can circumvent it for 1 minute call, 2 minute calls. But what I would do, since, man, the call line, I had more people than here longer than Shaq feet. What I'm going to do is I'm gonna read y'all thoughts on this one. Should I, because the show is extremely long, by the way, and y'all just so happen to get a guy that got vampire blood, and I'm a night owl. I got all of the energy in the world, but I want to know your thoughts. Should I just do a call-in show? Just call in, just for the people, to get your thoughts out, and we'll do it that way instead of me doing my monologue, my long soliloquies, and all of the, because the mixture is good, but it's long. It's a long episode. So let me know if you guys, I value your feedback, should I just do like tomorrow? Tomorrow is the final word. And then Wednesday night, we got the round table, me, Vach, and Courier, Foots, I believe Skywalker will be on there. So we got a lot of stuff. And then I got to go in. And do some all 22 when they release the all 22. So I got to give that to you guys. You know, law don't sleep around here. I don't look tired, though, by the way, you know. I detox. I eat my oodles and noodles or what have you. But let me know if you guys like this format, you know, of the just straight call-in shows. Let's do that. Maybe I can do it. Maybe on Friday because, you know, we got a full schedule this week. So maybe we'll do that, just the call-in show where people, or if I can find time through the middle of the daytime and just straight call in. But when I do it, don't be having me sitting here with open the phone lines and it'd be like 3 people and then we hear the same 3 people calling back to back. No. We ain't gonna do that. I want all of the people that's waiting now to do the call in. So let me know if you guys would like to do that in the near future, Cowboy Nation. But I really appreciate those that's in here.
All participants are muted and they can unmute themselves. The conference has been locked.
Hey, lady, you just want to talk today, huh? Get out of here, y'all. I appreciate y'all waiting in there. Shout out to my dog. I saw you in there, man. $100,000. Charge it to my head, not my heart. But you know, when it misses due the stairs, that means hey, I got to get up out of here. I got to probably either give the kids a bath or something. I got to re-grease the honey-do list or something like that. So y'all bear with me. But let me know, Cowboy Nation. Be sure to hit that like button, share this content, and enjoy what I try to provide. Oh, my goodness. Is it 21-0? See, I missed this game. I don't have to go watch it on rewind. 21-0? So we supposed to fear the Raiders? Oh, my goodness. I had people from Raiders land hitting me up saying, Law, we gonna come get y'all on Thanksgiving Day. Oh my goodness. I got to go back and watch that one. That seems like a good game to evaluate, right? That's the game that you guys are supposed to be watching instead of me anyway, right? Cowboy Nation, y'all be sure to check out the Raiders versus wrong click. Yeah, the Raiders versus the Chargers, right? Let's go, Cowboy Nation. Y'all know we're going to play y'all about 2 or 3 songs before I go. I'll keep everything consistent. Got to keep everything consistent on my outros, so y'all know how this goes. But I want you guys to write that down though when I do my outros. Yo, if you can, rewind and just play it back for your thoughts. I'm outnumbered over here. Happy wife, happy life. Yeah, I'm outnumbered. I got all girls. I got all ladies over here. I'm the only king in this castle, the only guy that can swing, right? But I come here to tell you guys, if you want a thing bad enough to go out there and fight for it, to work day and night for it, to give up your time and your peace and your sleep for it, if all of your desires of it makes you quite mad enough that you don't get tired of it, and it makes you hold all other things tawdry and cheap for it, if life itself seems empty and useless without it, and all that you scheme and dream is about it, if you'll gladly go out there and sweat for it and fret for it and plan for it and lose all terror of God or man for it, if you will simply, just simply go after the thing you want with all of your capacity, strength and sagacity, with faith, hope, and confidence and stern pertinacity. If neither cold poverty or famish or fame or body and grim can turn you away from the thing you want, if dogged and grim and besieged and besetted with the help of Almighty Cowboy Nation, guess what? You will get it. Let's go. Let's go. Turn me up. Yeah. Spartan!
This is Sparta!
David said it right. Let's go. If you watched all the way to this point and you have not hit that subscribe, if you had not shared this content, if you didn't tell somebody about this channel,
shame.
Yeah. Let me see. Let me read this right here. Y'all don't care about the nation, man. I've been live for 5 hours and I only got 300 likes, man. Y'all don't care about me, man. You know, I mean, if y'all cared, man, I should see at least 500 to 600 likes up there, man. That's okay. Y'all don't care about me, man. Y'all hurt my feelings, man. Y'all did, man.
Shame.
Oh, my goodness.
Shame. Shame.
Y'all don't care, man. Y'all hurt me. Y'all hurting me, man. That's okay. I ain't too proud to beg. Please, hit that like. That's all I'm asking. Hey, Spartan Hughes just asked for, the dude was saying earth and water, He was like, no, Come on, y'all. Hit that like button.
Shame.
Create another account. And then hit the like button again. Share this content.
Shame.
Sharing is caring, baby. Shout out to you, Hill. Hey, matter of fact, people on the Facebook group, y'all been sharing that thing, but share the love. Love is lovelier the second time around. Come on, baby.
Shame.
Share that thing.
Shame.
Now it's time to roll the credits. If they want to roll, there they go. Even the credits was late. Shout out to all of the supporters, man. Appreciate y'all. Thank you everybody who gave the donation today. Thank those who gave. Thank those who wanted to give but couldn't give. Alex, appreciate you. Rayvon Willis, appreciate you. Mark, appreciate you. Kelly, Darian, Posey, Patrick Norman, Gino White, Shed Time for Your Mind, subscribers, Skeptical Fan, Mr. Get Witsit, I believe, Sate and Danny G's. Come on, baby. Appreciate y'all for supporting this thing. I thank y'all. I'm a long way from the goal. I'm a long way from 100,000. I believe that you guys can get me there, right? I know you guys can get me there. One day. I hope so. It's going to be a new day when that happens, Cowboy Nation. I got a goal, a vision, a dream. 100,000 for the end of the year. Y'all make it happen. Oh.
Nowadays, nothing really excites me. Only one of me.
Thou should decree a thing in the shell established, right?
I got wifey on blinking, she freeze, photo, please, no photos.
I got another goal. We went in the Super Bowl, right?
No photos. Hit the door and the dome and just
roll tide, Damon.
Might need some. Still young, but I move like a new deal to my lawyer.
Y'all see the jacket?
If it down in my management, I'm just warming up a way till I
see the jacket.
Saw the numbers one, different colors in my baggy light. Chalk it up, talk of the town where you're talking up. Wanna get you a ring and you tough enough. Wanna get you new things with your pockets dull. Run it up. I used to be quiet and out of luck. Now I move up and move humble cause the hate and the jealousy. My mama telling me count up your blessings and run it up. Nowadays nothing really excites me. Only one of me and nobody like me. Phone ringing and I tell him it's I got wifey on bling and she freeze, photo, please, no photos, G's, no, please, no photos. I keep giving game away.
Yeah.
I put game on layaway. I got paid to play today. I get paid to stay away. I get paid on rainy days.
Yeah.
I might make it rain today. I got paid off pain today. Thought it'd take the pain away. In my own lane, finger roll. I would never sell my only soul. Heard your whole team was for sale. Heard it's on the market for the low. Who the realest, we might never know. I
Lord of realest, baby.
Enemies close, had me thinking they're friends. 10 toes down, I'll be fitting to the end. Crib outside the city,
all the haters. Lean forward just a little bit, right there.
I'm in debt to no one but the one who took my sins. I do it for real, there's no reason to pretend. If I
slap the Godzilla out of him.
I do it again. Add it up,
yeah.
Euro, peso.
They said keep pounding.
Yeah. I'm just doing me, everything is on me. No matter what. Add it up. Bankroll, euro, peso, add it up. I'm just doing me, everything is on me. You matter what.
Yeah, let's go, baby.
Me, gon' back it up.
Hey, I'm hungry too. Let me grab me some meat. Yeah. I put in a lot of hours, baby. Now it's time for the soul.
Scars, I was cold hearted, now I'm back up. Keep it real, I do this once a month. I don't rap much.
Rap much.
I just take the money and go stack up. Only buying car, car to to get tatted up.
Asmodeus, Derek Savage, appreciate you. Thomas Leach, Gut Bummer.
No fault.
DC for life, Regina.
I think I fell in love with the bankroll.
If you don't like this station,
get money, then we lay low. Add it up, bankroll, euro, peso, add it up.
That was easy.
Everything is on me. Oh, you
hey.
Add it up, bankroll, euro, peso, add it up. I'm just doing me. Everything is on me.
He needs some milk.
Come on. Who need that milk? The lion, the tiger, the bears, anybody that play against the Cowboys.
He needs some milk.
Yeah, the Panthers too.
Everything is on me. Gon' back it up. Matter what. Told you.
Come on. Hey, it's a roundup moment. Once again, to all of the supporters, I really appreciate you guys. Come on. I never thought about this one. Come on.
Tell them run it up.
Tell them run it up, Cowboy Nation. What you wake up? Tell them. Hey,
flex them. Check. No drip this. Tell them run it up.
Come on.
No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first die. Stretch. Tell them run it up. I wake up.
Come on.
Thumb down now. Check. No drip this. Tell them run it up.
Tell them.
No sleep,
Come
no
on.
rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first die. Stretch. Tell them run it up. Now that 10 roll through my hands, I'm by my lonely.
Not alone.
To a savage, now my baby wants to hold me.
Come on, hold me.
I love my fans, don't need no friends, I got my homies.
Oh.
Thought I could trust you, I find out you tried to zone me.
Don't zone me.
Number one up on that court, I'm Nick McGrady. The first one in, the last one out, can't call me lazy.
Yeah.
Put in my hours, send the invoice, and they pay me. I need 6 rings like M.
Come on.
I wake up, flex, thumb down,
Come on.
check.
Yoga flame. Hey, it's a party, y'all. Hey, come on.
Might crash, might wreck.
Come on.
First die, stretch. Tell them run it up.
Hey, go.
Flex, thumb down,
Flex
check.
them. Let's go. Hey,
Run
hey.
it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck.
Yeah.
First die,
Come on.
stretch. Tell them run it up. Y'all gon' make me take that trip way out to Europe.
Yeah.
I call up Nigeria, come through in a hurry.
Come on.
Those London boys don't come to play, you should get worried.
Yeah, worry.
False move, find yourself, they getting buried. This what the devil used to love playing those
Come on.
games. Made some bad decisions that brought my mama pain.
No
I
doubt.
made a promise to her, swore that I would change. I'm on the come up, bet I live up to my name.
Hey.
Wake up, flex,
No.
down now, check. No drip this. Tell them run it up. No sleep, no rest.
That's what we
Might
tell 'em.
crash, might wreck. But first die, stretch. Tell them run it up. I wake
All
up,
the haters.
thumb down now, check. No drip this. Tell
Hey,
them run it
come
up.
on.
No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first die, stretch. Tell them run it up.
We out, baby.